Next up. Hello guys, we meet again dalam episod keempat. Rakan Muda presents Next Up. This time, I bawakan guest yang macam mungkin dia takkan next up out everything. Dia macam stage je kan. Sebab I ada Sharifah Aryana.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming over to my house. Did you like my house?
I'm very comfortable.
Right, this yellow couch is the OG on my set. I mean house. Sorry, living room. Yeah. Kita bawakan daripada season sebelum ni ke hari ni. So every guest are free to do whatever they want to do. Boleh nak baring ke, nak apa ke, nak duduk bawah pun boleh. Yang penting mic dah tak lari
Faham?
Sebab I tak boleh nak kau team dengan audio nanti. Yang lain semua boleh kau team dengan I. Ya, kita ada bawakan benda-benda baru.
It's very nice.
Yeah,
I'm very comfy.
maybe Raya I akan buat kelainan sikit. Yeah. So since a lot of people know you,
Okay,
I don't need to do a fancy introduction, but for whatever that you're known for, today kita nak lari topik sikit because we're going to be talking about cosmetics and skincare. You know why? Sebab ada cerita, dek. Semuanya kejap lagi. Korang stay tune di Rakita dulu. 107.9. Right, welcome back dalam episod keempat Rakan Muda presents Next Up. I've got Yana with me today. Tak payahlah nak ice breaking session kan.
I mean, if you want.
Okay, cool. Then ice break yourself.
Wait,
break the ice yourself.
I mean, like, what do you want to know?
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm an open book. So macam bila orang tanya macam, you know, what do we want to know about you? I'm like, what do you want to know? I got all day. You know, macam.
Girl, do not give me that line. Because most probably your husband is not going to see you till Christmas. So tak payah ice breaking session tu kita tolak. Tapi why don't you know? I'm just going to jump straight into live update lah. And recent project. Okay. Since you're an open book, girl. Do tell.
So as for right now, confidence is we just launched our cleanser and toner in May.
Right.
It's doing very well, alhamdulillah.
Okay.
And we just masuk a fulfillment center. So half of our work is not our work anymore. So they do inventory, they do the shipping of all the
stuff that you don't want to be part of. Yes, I understand.
The operations. So that one also kita baru inbound this month. So we're like slowly like getting used to them and like their team and everything. But they have been helping out so much. And currently I'm in R&D for our next few products.
She almost spilled it, guys.
I won't say what, but it's happening lah. Tapi it's gonna give me time.
Okay.
R&D and like, you know, making new products, it takes time.
Yeah,
it takes time.
True.
Like our moisturizers, our day moisturizer especially, 2 tahun. I spent 2 years on it because working with SPF is very hard.
Yes.
So I took my time. Other than confidence, end of October, I'm gonna be in a feature film that is coming out. It's called Don Dukun. Yes.
Wait, Don Dukun? D-O-N?
Yes. So it's
very
a
confused
feature.
because it's like a two. Okay, go on.
There's a reason for that. So but I'm kind of a small role, macam supporting je. The main are like Zul Arifin, Rupi, Douglas Lim, Sangeeta, there's Marsha Milan, Rashidi Ishak. So yeah.
Wow,
That's
powerful
it's
acts.
very, very best. It was a really good project to be on, and this was like 2 years ago sebenarnya when we shot. Yeah, like before I got pregnant with Amin.
Okay.
So this was like a while back, and it's finally coming out. So I'm really, really excited. And because like when I gave birth, my manager was like, okay, we're gonna give you some rest time so that
As she should.
yes. So and because my last shoot was when I was 5 months pregnant.
Okay.
So macam by that time dah macam kantoi lah, dah pregnant kan.
Faham.
So Abang Bat was like, okay, you're gonna rest until you know, I mean dah besar sikit, you dah heal properly semua. So now that Don Dukun's coming out, insyaAllah that we're gonna start pushing for more acting gigs again lah. You know, yeah, insyaAllah.
Somebody is getting back on TV.
Because everyone's asking me like, so you don't act anymore? I'm like, I do. It's just that we had to take a breather because I had to like go through pantang, and I was focusing on confidence, you know. So now that like confidence, you know, we have the fulfillment center and things are like slowly running and whatnot. So macam now I can do both lah. So insyaAllah.
Faham. Then now you can juggle now that since that, you know, at least that is already
betul.
Macam slowly picking up the pace, you know.
And like that one also is still controllable because now we have interns, you know, so there's help.
Are you still hiring?
Yes. Hiring, we're mostly with interns now because we are still very small. Very, very small.
I'm available.
We're
I
literally...
can be intern, I can be this, I can be that. Come on, girl. I'm like
versatile. No refunsies. No refunsies.
We should talk about this. PM tepi lah kot, PM tepi. Tapi benda boleh bincang, right? But that's the whole point I'm calling you here to my house. It's because to talk about cosmetics and skincare.
Yes.
How obsessed are you with these things yang sampai you perlu keluarkan produk sendiri?
It's a borderline unhealthy obsession. Because...
It's okay, girl. That's toxic positivity.
Yes. Because you're obsessed with good things.
Yeah.
That bring you good things, yes.
But when you're obsessed about something, then it's not good no more. But it's okay. It's okay. It's still good stuff. It's not the bad stuff though. But okay.
Betul.
How did it all... Okay, when? Okay. Why and when you
Like,
start macam kenal
from the
dengan...
beginning.
Yeah, like skincare and all that. Because I think, you know, during our time...
Oh, yes. That part.
Okay.
So I started my skincare journey lah.
Right.
My skincare journey started when I was 9 because I was a young bloomer.
Okay.
So I bloomed very young. So that's why the whole works lah, breakouts lah, my skin was horrible. Like it was so bad. And like zaman kita mana ada YouTube,
tak
ada
no,
beauty
there's
guru, there was
you try it on your own.
Tak ada TikTok, semua. Now you can just search whatever and get all the answers.
Yeah, and they can actually tell you and break it down one by
and
one.
like what's your skin type, what is this, what is that. Semua dulu mana ada. Dulu it's like you walk into a, you know, Guardian ke Watson ke apa, you walk in, you pick up the product. If it burns your skin, stop using it. If it's okay, continue
until you can't anymore.
Yeah, and then dulu the misconception is if you have oily skin, dry it out. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, like clay mask,
so.
scrub lah, all those things.
I think people are not as exposed and as how would you
educated.
say? Yes, on this matter. Zaman dulu is either you muka berjerawat, berminyak,
or
ataupun you need hydration. That's it.
Not even hydration. Like that's what I'm saying. That like when I was growing up and when I was a teenager, it's like, teenage skin is oily, therefore you have to dry it out.
Yeah.
And so there was
like strip all
they would strip all the, and then you make it worse, and then your breakouts lagi teruk, and it's the painful kind, you know. And for me, it has never been about how I look. So, but I'm very confident. Get it?
Did you get it?
I'm a confident girl, so I don't care about how I look. But it was the pain.
I would understand,
the pain of the cystic acne, the breakouts, and then like when you graze your face, they bengkak and sakit. Like,
and then you gotta wait it out.
Yes.
You gotta ice it out.
You have to, like at one point, it was so bad that I had to literally letak ice kat muka I.
Yeah, I can understand. That's why I cakap you gotta ice it out. You gotta wait it out because I have a very sensitive skin as well, and I do go through. That's why I'm a bit traumatized.
Same.
I bukan jenis yang macam trial and error sangat. I macam kalau itu ngam dah, that's it. Because I don't want to go through the same thing again. Girl, it's painful.
It's painful. But that's the thing. I have such a specific skin type that I had to constantly try new things. Because it will work for a while and then
I hate when that happens.
It will,
It's
dia macam
literally
1 week dia okay.
period tau.
Yeah, dia 1 week okay, lepas tu the next few months you're
Tak, dia
back
macam
to
3 bulan
square one. Yeah.
Macam we finally like macam yes,
okay,
we find
and
a good
then-
product.
and
3 months
then,
after probation time habis kau.
it's done, yeah.
And then I'm like, what happened?
Exactly. So that's why macam I really got into skincare and makeup. I think during my teenage years.
Okay.
Actually dulu I know like my best friends, like when I first met them, I was like, oh, I'm just the lip balm girl, and they were like, okay, whatever, Yana. And then now I'm like, rumah aku macam Sephora dah.
Yeah.
Macam tu. Yes, because like got all kinds of makeup and skincare everywhere. Jad always says like, Guardian, rumah kita. Like all the skincare that I have and everything, just so like you mean Guardian, like our house Guardian. I'm like, haha, okay, funny. But like it's all part of like the learning and like I need the products on hand as like benchmark products or like I want this texture but this formulation, you know, those kind of things. So I got really into it during like teenage years and everything. But during the pandemic was when it was like super amplified. Sebab we couldn't go anywhere and then at that point makeup was, you know, who's wearing makeup? Who's wearing makeup? So that was the time I was experimenting with makeup and what I like and like all the colors and everything. But my main focus was skincare.
Right.
Because that is when I had the time to study it. So I actually went on like online courses. I actually like dengar, like I follow and watch a lot of dermatologists, like board certified dermatologists. So I tak tengok like I do tengok the influencers and whatnot, but I am the nerd.
Yeah, and it's always best to check with the right source.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
But I'm a nerd. So like the influencers couldn't give me the information that I wanted.
Oh.
So I had to go straight to the dermatologist.
Yes,
So I would watch
straight to the
like
source.
Dr. Shireen Idris and like banyak lah, like Beauty Like Muffin. These are all like famous influencers and like dermatologists / influencers.
Yeah, there's many of them now.
Yes. So that's why like I would watch them and I would learn lah pasal what ingredient does what. Dia tak boleh campur ngapa, boleh campur ngapa. Kalau ni campur dengan ni, it
Jadi
amplifies
lain,
the product ke. Or if ni, dia akan consider the product null. All that really the nitty-gritty details yang macam a lot of people macam tak kisah or like diorang macam tak nak fikir, they just want a skincare that they can use, you know. But I'm the kind yang macam study lah, buka this brand and then like study the brand and their you know business model or like the way that they're working, what is their brand representation, what is their mission, semua. So during the pandemic, I managed to work with big brands that would send products and ask for feedback and like do reviews and all that. And so when I worked with big brands and I was like promoting their products and whatnot, it was also like, because I have such a specific sensitive skin, that I would try a product and then I would like tell my husband like, if only this product had this, or if only I could change this part, or if only kita boleh keluarkan ni, blah blah blah, you know. And like, so I always had ideas, and then like I had like a big, like my dream that I felt like was so far away to me was like to have my own brand, you know. And then
Say no more, girl.
Yeah, so it was like such a big dream, but it was just a dream lah. And then my husband, whose background has manufacturing background and like his family does all kinds of business. They have done everything under the sun. So dia biasa dengan business, starting your own business, doing your own products, all those kind of things. So he was just like, I mean, you already know what you want. We have all this time in the world, so why don't we do it? Like, why don't we just talk to we just get the samples first, start talking to the labs, try and design like botol kita macam mana, all those kind of things. So he kind of like, because I was freaking out. I was just like, what? My own brand? There's so many things to do. I'm freaking out. I don't even know. What do I do? Da, 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 da. And he was just like, whoa. And then he was just like, chill lo. Kita macam baby steps, you know, one by one, you know, that kind of thing.
This is why we need a man in our life for this kind of things. And because we're getting into the business part of things, hold that thought. Okay, sebelum I kena maki dengan producer I, kita take a quick break. So you guys stay tuned di Rakita 107.9. Member dah. guys, no need for introduction anymore because Yana and me, I dah cakap. Orang datang rumah I memang tak balik sampai Christmas kalau I tak hentikan. But as you were getting into the whole business aspect of having your own cosmetic brand, okay, now boleh sambung.
Okay.
Teruskan perjalanan.
I don't know, what do you want to know? That, I started it with my husband.
Yeah, he was the one who actually told you to calm down.
Yes.
Things can happen, things can be done. And I guess that's how it all started.
Yeah.
It started off with a dream.
Well, because from the outside looking in, orang macam, oh, Yana is the face of confidence, Yana is the founder and everything, but
you are.
Well, yes.
Technically.
Yes. But I'm a co-founder because I will not take all the credit.
Okay, I get it.
Yes,
Yeah, I understand.
Like, if it was there for my husband, confidence wouldn't be here. Seriously. He was the one who was, planning everything, the cash flow projection, the business model, all the background business langsung.
Okay.
My degree is performance and media. So my specialty is media, creating content, marketing,
What a perfect
PR.
match then.
Yeah. So I'm more of like the front end of things and he is the back end of things. But without the back end, I cannot do my work.
True, that is very true. And I
Yes.
do understand when you say you are not going to take the whole credit. I do
know,
understand. I would have felt the same. And is this your first business ever in life?
Technically, no.
There you go, girl.
Yeah, technically, no. Sebab sebelum ni, before we started Confidence, Jad and I actually buat business makanan, nasi lemak.
Okay, adalah. I mean,
Ada.
so you
But
had,
that was very like small scale during the pandemic, pre-order basis.
so
very
basically
kecil
before
lah.
Jad came into your life, that
Yeah.
means there's no business experience at all.
Oh, okay.
In that
Ada.
sense, okay.
Tapi it's more to like filmmaking. So I actually,
Right.
a lot of people macam, oh, how do you go from acting to business? But actually, ramai tak tahu that like I actually did producing.
Right.
So producing is the business element of the entertainment industry.
I think technically, right, business is everywhere sebenarnya. Whatever you do, it's actually business
Everything
sebenarnya.
everything is a business.
Sekarang ni pun business, babe.
Yes.
Kita menjual suara.
Yeah, like you yourself are a brand.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Like
Which a lot of people don't understand actually
Yeah.
because, it's the whole
They just
stereotype
see-
of like
yeah.
business means ada urus niaga.
like
Like you found out
black
I
and
bayar,
white.
you receive kind of thing, but they
Yeah.
don't understand there's so many other types of transaction as well that is available out there.
Exactly.
Tapi kita sebab kita industry kan, so kita tahu.
Yes.
So that is not your first, I mean in terms of cosmetic or like a product, of your
product,
own, this is your
yes.
first time experience
Yes,
lah.
definitely.
Okay, and do you like it?
Yes. I realized because like my father is a very successful businessman.
Okay.
So he started his business from the ground up, and so he's been in the trenches,
Okay.
got out, very successful.
All right.
And I've always loved what he was doing, and I've always like, I knew that, I was going to get there someday,
Okay.
but it was very far away. In my head, it was very
Okay,
far
now
away.
I'm like
lah.
scared because I have that feeling as well
Yeah.
with myself. So I don't
Yeah.
know, but I
Dia
macam
macam
dah
kalau
terlajak
you
umur
ada.
je.
No such thing. My dad started his business at 38.
Okay, there's hope.
There
There's
you
hope.
go. That's how my dad cakap. Like he feels that he started at 38 and he feels macam, oh, it was too late. So that's
Right.
why with me, he was just like, do it now.
Yeah.
So you have all this time to learn and keep going
Yes.
and growing. So,
Yeah.
because like my dad, he feels that like when he hit 60, baru he was like, okay, can breathe a bit.
Okay.
But even then, business was a constant.
I know, but like, okay,
Yeah.
that's the reason why I say that, which I think your dad can agree with me. It's not about the whole age thing for me, actually. Bukanlah pasal macam, oh, ada terlajak ke apa. But it's actually the span of you making mistakes and learning from it is slightly more macam quick. Like, it has to be quick. Like, you got to get back up on your feet real quick because you got a lot more...
Yes
like
and
commitments
no.
and all that stuff, in that sense. I mean, in terms of like learning
Betul.
from your mistake,
Yeah.
at least at your age, if you start young,
Younger,
you got more time to like calm yourself down
Yeah.
and then think about it and get back on your feet,
Betul.
Kalau macam I macam like, okay, I bagi masa I 2 hari je untuk stress. More like that, metaphorically more like that.
I mean, like, it's a yes and no because my dad pun macam, he started late tapi that's why he had to like, he had to
Go all out.
all out.
Yeah.
Like, all or nothing.
Yes,
Like, fully in it, But at the same time, because I kept asking him like, okay, but if I start now, is there like a certain point where I'll be like, okay? And he was just like, no.
Yeah, but that's the
That's
thing
the thing
also.
about business.
Okay.
Yeah,
Business
like-
and healing, sama.
Yeah.
It's not linear.
It's not linear. And like, the thing is, with my dad point, he was just like, yeah, at 60, I was okay. But business was still
Yeah.
running. And
Yeah.
like, up until he like finally retired did he feel like, oh, okay lah, now I can finally retire. And that was at 70, bro. He retired at 70.
I believe so, girl.
Yeah, but even from 60 to 70, he said there was still a whole bunch of problems that he still had to deal with.
No, because there's so many new things.
There's constant
change.
something.
Yes.
Sure
And you have to keep adapting.
Exactly.
In order to provide. Because technically business is all about providing service, right?
Yes.
In any way.
And just keep,
or the other.
honestly, like with business, it's just like you just cannot stop. You have to just keep going.
Yes. And keep experimenting. And then you got to keep trying whether it works. If it works, it works. Sama macam kita punya skin lah.
Yes.
If the product works on you, great.
Works,
Otherwise, you got to wait. You got to ice it out, wait it out, and then try again.
But even though you got a good product, lama-lama dia akan, you still have to like shift around.
That's why I want to get to your product.
Yes.
Right. What is the difference between your product and all the other product that we have in Malaysia right now?
That's a very good question. I was actually asking that. It's so funny because we came up with our products first. Then only I realized like, oh, actually, what is the thing that makes it different? I would say that we are kind of like, we specialize in like 2-in-1 skincare.
Okay.
So that's not really a thing here that like boleh satu product that does multiple things.
Okay, I mean local ones.
Local
you're talking
ones
about,
lah,
right? Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty common everywhere else.
Yes.
But here macam kurang sikit.
Yeah, true.
So we specialize in like 2-in-1, meaning our cleanser can be used for double cleansing.
Okay.
Given that it's not waterproof makeup lah. Macam contoh like I don't use concealer or foundation. This is just powder.
Oh.
Yeah. And then like mascara pun, like today is the waterproof, but usually I use a tubing mascara. So that one pun just use water.
Because you're not going to cry. Wait, today you use waterproof?
I use waterproof because I got a long day. I got a long day today.
Faham.
So I'm macam I need the waterproof. But kalau tak, if it's just like every other day, then I'll just use the tubing mascara.
Okay.
And you can just double cleanse using our cleanser.
Okay.
So that is the 2-in-1 of it.
Alright.
And then our day moisturizer is a moisturizer, SPF, and makeup primer in one.
So it's 3-in-1
Yes.
for those who needs it to be 3-in-1. But
Yes.
otherwise, it's 2-in-1 in general.
Yes, 2-in-1 lah.
Wow.
Because it's like that was another thing that like so I started it with my husband. So product development, he was very much included and involved. So part of the product development is like, what would men want? And for him, it's like, I want to have less steps. So
Right,
I
mean,
don't want to cleanse,
makes sense.
tone, serum, moisturizer, SPF,
I just want one
blah,
thing
blah,
for all.
blah. Yeah. He's just like kalau boleh, I just wash my face and put one thing on my face. So it's a moisturizer with SPF. So because
that's
SPF
all they need,
is so
right?
important. Yeah, especially
and that's
in
all
the
they
day.
need.
Yeah. In the day, all you need is a SPF. But some SPFs don't work in a hydrating manner.
True.
So they can dry you out, they can block it, they can like clog your pores, But ours was made in a way that is a moisturizer and SPF in one.
Okay.
Then our night moisturizer is a moisturizer and overnight mask. That's another thing in Malaysia kita tak macam biasa sangat.
Yeah, overnight mask, right?
Overnight mask.
Yes,
It's a
yes,
very
I noticed
Korean
that,
thing.
Yes.
It's a very Korean thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before Korean skincare get all the fame and name.
Yeah.
It's actually before this pun ada juga kan, but very rarely. It's not very much exposed out here.
Yes.
Orang macam tak ni sangat.
Because kita humid weather.
Yeah, true.
So that's
don't
another
really need
thing.
that much.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like we were also very misled in a way that kalau kulit you oily, you kena keringkan kulit you, guna clay mask lah, scrub lah,
Yeah.
which is very old school, I would say. It's not technically wrong, but it's very old school punya technique.
Okay.
So that's why like my benchmark is a lot of Korean skincare because they changed the game. They were like,
True.
the European skincare can do what you want, but we can't use it because Asian skin doesn't
True.
work
I
the
think
same
I
way.
think that's why in Malaysia, especially, it's Korean punya skincare product menaik.
Yes.
Because it's closer to
Asian,
Asian
yeah,
skin. Although, but then again, their weather is also very much different than
Yes.
us lah. So dia punya the adaptation part is also, that's why your
That's
product.
why. So that's why like my favorite ever is Korean skincare lah.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry, but they changed the game in the skincare community.
Guess what's my favorite now?
Ooh.
It's about to change.
Ooh.
Probably yours.
Yeah. So that's why. So I love Korean skincare, but the one thing about Korean skincare is that it was formulated for their weather.
Yes.
So it's very cold and dry there. Here is hot and humid.
Balik,
Terbalik.
yes.
So that's why for me, I use the innovation, the ingredients list, the idea of the Korean skincare tu, tapi I formulated it for our weather.
Yes.
So that's what makes us different.
Oh. And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Sebab macam I faham juga macam you, macam like, I like this, but if only tak ada ni.
Yes.
Sebab macam kita kat Malaysia ya.
Yeah.
And then so now somebody thanks to your nerdy side of things.
Yes, the nerd.
Now you are catering
Yes.
to our skin type
Betul.
that is suitable for our weather, right?
Yes.
That's good to know. Again, I'm sorry, I gotta sebelum kena maki lagi.
Tak
Ya,
apa, go ahead.
I nak kerja lagi esok.
get you,
Takut
girl.
kena buang. Alright, so guys, we'll be back with more questions. So you guys stay tuned di Rakita 107.9. That's right, guys. Back here untuk episod keempat. Next up, presented by Rakan Muda. Still here with me, Yana. Kita orang ni tak boleh. I rasa macam kita akan balik lambat hari ni.
Yes.
Sebab kita akan borak lagi sampai besok.
Talk a lot.
Yeah, me too, girl. So you can't put these two people like this together. Nanti dia macam tak ada full stop.
Apa, nanti kita sambung.
Yeah, betul. So tadi kita dah cerita all. I think we've pretty much covered about all like cosmetic and behind the scene to your product and all that. Sekarang I nak lari sikit. Okay, to talk about a new mother.
Yes.
As an actress.
Oof.
And also now technically girl, businesswoman.
Yeah.
How do you balance your lifestyle though?
I love it because every time people ask me that question, I have no answer. I tak tahu though.
Like I just wake up and I just go with the flow.
I'm just like, let the wind bring me where
Yeah.
it needs to bring. Like, I don't know either, man. We'll see.
Right.
Yeah, we'll
Kan?
see how today goes. Every day is a new day,
So it's a challenge every day for you then.
Oh yeah, and it's a constant like putting fires out, like this fire. Oh okay, tutup
yeah,
ni ada tutup. Macam tu lah. Dia tak ada like you can have a plan. The planning aspect, I love doing it. I can plan all day, but it never goes to plan.
I know, I feel you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Lagi you plan, lagi dia tak jadi.
Yeah, betul. And every time my friend will tanya kan, like, what are you going to do tomorrow? I said, when I wake up, I'll tell you.
Yes.
Because I don't know the vibe, the mood, the whole
Tentatively,
thing,
it's
the
this
weather.
lah.
Yeah, exactly. And I get you. But I am a single woman. Like, you are a mother.
Yeah.
You know, and mother takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Mothering takes a lot of time and a lot of your attention.
Yeah.
So is your business as well, because there's a lot of reading, there's a lot of like you looking into your stuff.
Approving of things, yeah.
How? Takkanlah anak sebelah baca sebelah. Itu belum lagi berlakon.
No, that literally is how it works because I take care of Amin full time, by the way. So
Yeah,
no
that's
daycare, tak ada helper.
How, girl?
I don't know
You
why I
are
do it.
such a Salpa woman.
Yeah, adalah when I launched Confidence, like our first launch, I was 6 months pregnant. So I was like at the launch, completely like super pregnant. And I was like, hi guys, thank you for coming today. Macam tu, you
But
know?
it's exciting. I am
Yes.
sure you were like, as much as you were too pregnant, tapi it's your baby too.
Yeah, and I feel like ni semua macam rezeki Amin juga because like we kind of like did everything and then we kind of like let it sit for a while because we didn't have the money, we didn't know, like we weren't in a rush lah, so kita macam tak apalah, just leave it first. And then we found out that I was pregnant, terus kita macam okay,
gotta go.
We
got 9 months only.
yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
Chop.
And then like ngam we got an investor, and by that time we already had everything planned and everything lah. So when the investor came on board, we already gave him all the information, and he believed in the vision, he believed in us and everything. So he was like, okay, cool, let's go. So that was the first launch lah.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know how I do it because like I work from home, so I take care of Amin kat rumah. So dia macam set up dia adalah dia dekat in front of the TV because he has a play area near the TV and everything. So the TV is there, the play area is there, and I'm on the living room.
That's your office.
Yeah, my office is my dining room table. My dining room.
Always.
Of course.
It's always the dining table.
The dining table because I have like Jad and I have our office, which is like
but it's always
office / guest room in our house.
Yeah, but I don't know why.
But I cannot, because if I'm in the office, I cannot see Amin kat luar.
True.
And I don't, that boy, I tell you, he's 1 year, 5 months now. So
Oh, girl.
Reboot.
Girl,
I
yeah.
cannot leave him for more than 5 minutes. Something will happen. Something will happen.
Okay, is your son the quiet type?
No.
Yang buat kerja dalam diam ke? Yang
No.
dia buat kerja dengan mulut pun sama berjalan juga?
Dia macam, that's why I say reboot. Dia betul-betul like, bangun je, he's like non-stop. Like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, good luck, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why macam it keeps me on my toes lah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it also like it's a good thing in a way that like I cannot complain at all, because I get to watch him grow. I get to be there with him and do the business and whatnot, you know. So I really cannot complain.
Okay.
But I have a huge support system. Betul-betul like even now Amin is with my like he's at my parents' place.
Okay.
Lesha, my sister, tolong jagakan.
Aww.
And like kita take turns lah. Macam later Lesha has to go somewhere, so I'll take care of Adia, her daughter, and Amin sekali. You know, macam support system lah. And then like Kak Lia has 4 kids.
Yeah.
So bila when I need help, Kak Lia will send the 4 kids, so they will help me jaga Amin. You know, things like that.
Sebab diorang dah besar.
Dah besar. Azza and
Yeah.
Asha, teenagers. They're 15. Like, it's crazy. So that's why our family memang very close. So I'm very, very, I have a support system. And then I'm also in an era where you have things like kiddo care, you know. So macam, so like, alhamdulillah, it helps.
Yes.
It really, really helps. Because I'm not in a position to need a helper pun. Because
But there are some days where you actually do need that.
there are some days yang
Dan
macam
semua orang
you
kalau dah
just
busy
really
macam mana takkan nak paksa kan?
memang tak boleh.
Exactly.
So that's why. So but yeah, it's really it's difficult, but I wouldn't have it either way. I banyak energy. So I jenis yang like if like the opposite
So
way
I guess,
pun.
girl, we know where Amin got it from then.
Yes. So I cannot blame him.
Yeah,
No, and
true.
it's like my husband pun banyak energy, because like Jad and I are very
Okay.
like people were constantly on the
Oh,
move.
he is double whammy then.
Yeah, so I mean came from the both of us. So dia, so
But
I
then
cannot
guess-
blame him.
But then I guess it's a privilege, you know. There's a lot of people at this, in this generation especially, I feel like those who are not working from home really got to sacrifice. Like it's either this or that. And in your case, I think it's privilege, and that's how you
Yes,
juggle as well.
exactly.
I guess as much noise that you face every day, but at the same time, he's your source of sanity too.
Yeah. And like honestly, that's why I said like it is difficult, but I am also aware that it's privilege. And like it is I'm aware that because my husband, you know, is working very hard to be able to let me stay at home and focus on our business, focus on our kid, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I said I cannot take the full credit, because my husband is really doing all of the above, you know.
Husband of the year, saja nak beritahu. Yeah, saja
No,
nak beritahu.
seriously, like I talk about that all the time, but it's not because of whatever, but you know, I mean, I
do
I
understand.
am obsessed with him,
Girl,
but that's
of
not
course
why.
you gotta be, girl. You
but-
gotta be.
But it's like I wouldn't be obsessed with him if he was like lame. You know
Girl,
what I mean?
if that's the case, you
Yeah.
wouldn't marry this man. Girl, what you talking
That's
about?
why. So like with him, I talk about him a lot because he's not just my husband, he's also the father of my child and my business partner. So
true.
in all aspects of my life, he is there, and he is like my driving.
That's why I
anchor,
said
yeah.
he's husband of the year, because you need to be able to be present for all three.
I couldn't be who I am if it wasn't for him. Very much. Yeah. Like if it wasn't for him and my family, you know, my parents. Like,
Yeah, having the right support system is also something,
Serious.
you know, because otherwise I rasa you akan macam like, okay, serabut.
I cannot. I cannot imagine how other women who are like, you know, single moms, couple do it. I cannot imagine, because I'm like, I would
Then
be
when?
an
Okay,
absolute
kalau you dapat script, then how?
So
Because
if I
acting will take some time too, right? Out, like you gotta be on set and stuff like that then?
that's the thing. I haven't been on set since I gave birth, so I
Alright.
don't know how that will work out. But again, I have a huge support system.
Yeah, and I
So
think eventually
kita
you will
take turns.
Yeah, you will find a way to make it work, you know. Okay, now coming from a family that is pretty much everyone in the
industry.
Yes. What if Amin decides, like he decide, like you know, one day dia panggil apa, ibu, mami, mama,
Mom.
mamam.
Yeah, it's not it's not mama, it's not mom, it's mom. Like
Dia tengah cari, dia tengah cari. Okay,
Like
so
I
it's
don't
like,
choose what he calls me.
Mama, I want to be an actor like you.
Yeah, go ahead. But I will tell him exactly what my parents told me lah. You can do
That's
whatever
what
you
I want to know.
Yeah.
The advice you would actually tell him. Okay.
Like the advice that I got from my parents is the why. Like my dad always says, like you choose what you want to do, like whatever that you want to do. Even if it's business or career ke apa, if you can see yourself doing it every single day for the rest of your life, then do it.
Okay.
Kalau you cannot see, if you feel like maybe one day I'll get bored of it, semua, don't do it. You have to be super passionate and super like obsessed with it that you can do it every day for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Then do that. So that you tak rasa macam you bekerja.
Right. So kalau dia macam I'm confused. Like I want to do it. Like I feel like I'm into it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I see myself doing it every day.
Then let lo. Like just find something that you do want to do for the rest of your life. Yeah. Then with mama is more like you can do whatever you want to do, but make sure you're the best at it. Yeah.
I'm sticking with mama's advice.
Yeah. It's just like tak kisah you nak buat apa. You nak jadi you know like like if you want to be orang sapu sampah pun.
Yeah.
You're the best ever person who has ever touched a penyapu.
Paling bersih dekat tu. Yang macam I'm known
like
for
no
the
one
most,
can fault
the
you.
cleanest, like the sparkly one.
That is mama.
That's me.
That is mama and papa. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I will take that advice. Then,
So with Amin, it's the same lah. Like if you want to do it, make sure you see yourself doing it for the rest of your life. 1 and 2, if you want to do it, you got to do it really well.
Yeah,
like,
you got to be the best at it.
You
Yeah.
cannot be second or third place. You have to be number 1.
I believe you will.
Yeah.
Dengan you ada kat situ kan, you akan macam like,
Yeah, I'll be tired, but then I'm just like, you do whatever you want, boy.
you.
It's like, go ahead, baby. I'm right here to support you. You know that
Like,
kind of
yeah.
Woo, okay, girl.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a meeting after this.
But
Yeah,
also
okay, the
because
product.
but also because he's a boy.
Yeah.
And my family semua perempuan.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know what it is like to be a boy or a man. So yang tu I kena macam
When the time comes.
like Mr. Husband Sir.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
like now as a baby and when he gets a little older it's still me.
Yes.
But at a certain point when he understands
Yeah.
like self-awareness and whatnot, I told Jad lah, like you have to step in because what do I know about being a man?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean the dating part, I guess, yeah. That's where you come in.
Not even. Like kita tahu a man, but we don't know how it is to be a man.
No, what I meant is like, you know, your advice on like you better not treat a girl like this or like
yes.
in that sense, I think you'll come in.
But even so, like I can only be the point of view of a woman.
Yeah,
but the father is the one yang macam you have to treat
Yes,
him, right?
yes.
You know, cara you jaga perempuan, you know, and he has to be of contoh. So whatever
True.
Amin sees Jad do to me or how he treats me,
Yeah.
that will be how
Exactly.
Amin will.
Yeah, that's what
So that's why
gonna
I'm
shape
saying
him.
that like
yeah.
he is a bit more on the upper hand because he's a man and Amin's a boy. So memang the contoh will be bapak dia lah.
Actually, the responsibility is bigger in his
Yeah.
hands, but in a very subtle way.
Yes.
Because like you said, now that he's growing up, memang like you.
Yeah.
It's the mother's love and
Yeah.
nurturing and all that, right? But
Later on.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I faham apa yang you cakap.
Yeah.
Enough about advice. We'll be back with more questions and probably we'll play a game.
Oh.
Girl, yeah, I gotta keep it interesting, you know, because it's my house. I need people to keep coming to my house.
Yeah.
Right? Semua tu sekejap lagi. Korang stay tuned di Rakita 107.9. Hi, we are back. Next up, episod keempat. Chaos betul rumah I.
Yeah.
Kan? I suka bila dapat guest yang macam sama Rio kecoh dengan I ni. Rombongan Cik Kia I panggil.
Yes.
Sebab dia macam semangat. Yang buat macam like you rasa rumah you ni macam disinari dengan cahaya. Dia tak malap lah. Dia tak malap. Dia tak mendung. Dia tak mendung.
I'm happy that you feel so lah.
Ya, walaupun kita sekarang monsoon season, tapi rumah I tak mendung.
Yes.
Rumah I macam very sunny dengan keadaan around you. That's why we got to play a game while we are at this energy, this level, this vibe, right? Are you ready? Simple je. Game I ni macam manja je. This or that. You just got to choose, girl.
Okay.
I know I tell people it's a quick mind game. but I end up asking them questions anyway. So it become like a
Okay je.
tak adalah game sangat, but it's okay. Let's
Okay.
get into it. So at first, we're gonna start with moisturizer or serum.
Moisturizer.
Why?
Because moisturizer is the building block of your skincare routine. Serum, kalau you pakai serum tapi you tak guna moisturizer. Because moisturizer basically locks in everything on your skin.
Yes.
So if you use serum macam mana pun, berjuta-juta ringgit punya serum pun, but if you don't lock it in with a moisturizer, it's basically going down the drain.
But is it wrong to not do that? As in, I do know some people are very obsessed with like serum,
serum
like
tapi
oil,
tak
face
moisturize.
oil and serum and all that.
Face
And-
oil okay.
But like when they put so many stuff, kan, I know you can layer your products. Tapi macam diorang rasa macam dah lah cukup dah tak payah moisturizer.
No, that's the opposite. Sorry.
I like that reaction though.
That was like that was a genuine reaction.
I know.
No, but because again, like if you're using face oil boleh, basically something to just lock it all in. Dia macam you paint rumah, kan ada that one that top coat.
coating.
That top coat so that everything doesn't run.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
They
that
stay
is
like
the
that.
moisturizer.
Right.
That's why for confidence pun, a lot of people tanya, kenapa you start dengan moisturizer dulu? But because that is the one thing that you absolutely need in your skincare routine.
Right.
A cleanser, you boleh tukar-tukar. Serum boleh try. But moisturizer, when you find a really good moisturizer, you won't change it one.
True. That is very true actually, and very susah nak cari the sesuai one. And technically, if you go back to the basic, it's actually just cleanser and moisturizer yang penting. And then people slowly adding toner into it, and then serum, and then face oil. But face oil works the same like moisturizer ke? If you say they can, I mean, face oil can lock everything in.
Technically, yeah. It depends on what oil juga. Sebab some oils are occlusive, some oils are humectant. This is the nerd coming out.
Go what?
This is the nerd coming out. But yeah, so some oils act as a locking barrier. Some oils are more like hydration, serum-y kind of stuff. So that's why nowadays you see some serums are oil. Yeah. So tetapi it's a serum, it's not moisturizer. Moisturizer and certain oils, when it's occlusive means they'll lock in the moisture lah. They basically seal the deal.
Okay.
So that's what you need for your last step.
Oh, that's very, you see? You see, I know it's a game, but it's also a game with knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. But by the way, you lost me at face oil je lah.
Yeah.
Lepas tu dah masuk terma-terma scientific
That's
tu ada
why,
macam go what?
It's okay.
Okay, next one. Face cream or sunscreen? I think I know what you will go for.
I mean, it depends in the day or the night lah. Sebab you need sunscreen in the
Go,
day.
gotta choose.
Face, well,
Makan. Go, gotta choose.
SPF.
Sunscreen lah.
Sunscreen, yeah.
Okay,
but you
what is
shouldn't
face
use
cream?
Face cream is usually
Isn't it
for
like
night.
moisturizer?
Yeah lah, face cream is for night usually, because if you use you can use face cream in the day, but you still need an SPF.
Right, but like face cream is also moisturizer, isn't
Yeah,
it?
basically, but
But it's just a
thicker,
heavier formula.
Yeah,
Like
cream is cream lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's the difference? Some people need to use the cream base. I mean the cream
It's just the
texture for daytime juga. It depends. Kalau dia dry skin sangat pun they need to use the cream base, right?
Yes.
Not the gel.
Not the
Kenapa I
gel
rasa
type.
macam you must buy the gold DVD? Kan tiba-tiba macam dia ada similarities dekat situ. Okay, you'll go for sunscreen. Why?
Sunscreen, because sunscreen is super important. All, like everything that has to do with like your ingredients ke apa-apa. If you don't use sunscreen, all your ingredients is like
Why?
goes down.
But
Because
I think the moisturizer is the one that seals the deal.
Yeah, but at night, so like in the day you also need a moisturizer, but you also need SPF. You need sunscreen, because especially if you're going out, UVB and UVA rays are relentless on you, okay? They're doing so much harm, especially if you tak jaga, you know? Like if you're under direct sunlight and you're not using sunscreen, oof.
Okay, what if I don't use sunscreen but I do not get exposed to the sun that much?
It's impossible. Do you live in a cave? Is that, you know what I mean? Macam, even
I live in
if
my own world though.
Yeah, but if you live at home pun, macam
you still get
pokok
the
lah,
rays
you letak
lah.
pokok kat dalam, but it's still getting the sun rays. Yeah,
I get what you mean, but like I guess I got.
It's not as much as direct sunlight, but you still need to protect from UVA, UV rays.
Yeah.
And dia lagi bahaya kat rumah, because you macam, I tak kena the sun kat rumah, so should be okay, but you kena the sun at home.
Alright.
Yeah. Even during like the rainy season, sebab dia mendung, or people macam mendung, so tak payah pakai SPF. Now like the UVA and UVB rays are going right through to your skin.
I feel attacked.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
hope you bring extra lah of your product.
Ada
Maybe I
dalam
can start,
kereta?
because I gotta start bringing SPF into my
Yes,
routine.
like I
girl.
bring mine everywhere to reapply. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunscreen is that
I
important.
don't put in. I mean,
What? Okay.
girl, now.
Okay, no, let's
we'll
not go
have this
there.
conversation,
Let's not go
but
there.
play
Let's
a
not
game,
go
and
there.
this is
Okay,
my
okay.
house. Okay. Next is morning routine or night routine.
I prefer night. Because when you sleep, that is when your skin is
Okay, that's true.
regenerating.
I agree.
During the day, you just have to like maintain and protect. That's
but
it.
isn't it like more steps for nighttime?
Yeah.
In comparison to daytime.
Yeah. That should be the perfect, the ideal skincare routine will be like in the day, cleanse, tone, moisturize and SPF, that's it. And then at night is when you can do the whole shebang lah.
but I ada
Clay
penat.
mask lah, sheet mask lah, serum lah, apa-apa.
Yeah, and then
semua.
like you're a mother of one.
Yeah, but I don't do all that. That's why confidence is here. That's
Right.
why that's
So
why
you
we
save time,
started. Yeah, that's
yes.
why our brand focuses on 2-in-1 products.
True.
Because I ain't got time. So like even now, even my nighttime routine is cleanse, tone, and then use our night moisturizer lah. In the day is cleanse, tone, and use our day moisturizer.
That means you get the overnight mask as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, but do you have your own self-care day thing?
Like
Or
a-
like a routine?
the
or like
everyday
the
day.
whole,
Yes.
The whole like, you know what?
Yes.
Leave mama
Like the
alone.
scrub, the shampoo, the treatments.
Yes,
Yeah, ada, of course. Me, of course.
okay, but-
yeah. I'm like have
Okay,
we met?
Specific day in a week or like
Yes.
and when
Well,
happens?
dulu it used to be once every week, but now that
Alright.
I'm a mom, it's like once a month.
At least something like at least you got you
kena ada.
you still have your
It's
time to
self-care.
yourself. Yeah, girl, self-care is about
self-care.
self-love.
I would die on this
Sama tu.
hill. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I have it
Kena.
once a week, and then
Yeah.
now it's once every 2 weeks, and then now once
Yeah.
whenever I feel like it.
Yes.
Yeah, because some
Sometimes
days you
you
just get
just-
tired.
yeah,
Like you
no,
just
but-
want to be lazy.
Yeah, but also sometimes you feel like you need that macam
Yeah, you
hantar
need
kereta
lah. Betul
maintenance.
lah. Macam you pergi hantar kereta pergi service kan. But there are also some days where you get your weekend like
Yeah.
especially if you're working almost every
Yeah.
weekend, there is just that one, like usually it's Sundays lah, right?
Yeah,
That
and
you
then you
feel
just
like,
veg out.
I
You
just
just
want to
like-
be lazy.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about face mask, apa mask, segala-gala. I don't even want to shower today.
See, that's why I created confidence, because even if like I really don't want to do anything,
Okay.
I just pakai, like I literally wake up and I just pakai our Plum and Calm,
Right.
the day moisturizer,
Okay.
because it's a moisturizer and SPF in one.
Yeah.
So I literally just
Leave it like that. That's
like
it.
I don't even wash my face. I just lap, and then I know that at least it's protected, it's moisturized, done, and then I can just
Yeah, and I tak
do
payah fikir that. I know my
whatever,
skin
yeah.
is taken care of. Right. Got it. That's what. You
That's
got. You
why.
better give me that stuff. Dry skin or oily skin?
Oh, I
You would rather
oily.
have.
Oh, rather?
Yeah.
Rather have oily. Yeah. Dry skin is closely contributing to the rapid aging. That's why bila kita teenagers semua, when we're in our prime youth, we
I still am. You
have
still are.
plump, dewy skin.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I look old then? Do
Because
you
we
see me
have,
aging?
No.
I have dry skin.
Yeah, but that's why. Because like, okay, we'll get into that deeper later lah. But
Okay.
basically, dry skin is because we have
Yeah,
a certain
I know, I
amount of
get it.
collagen. And the collagen is the
Yeah, and
the
they-
sticker from
Yes.
our skin to our face. So lama-lama collagen kita habis.
Yes, it
Yeah.
deteriorate.
Yes,
I
deteriorate.
yes, thank you, girl. I always get stuck with
Yeah.
that word. SUH because dia
Yes.
macam makin lama
Yes.
dah tak sampai ke bawah.
But but so that's why like dry skin, you just have to use like super deeply hydrating ingredients,
Right, okay.
things
That's
like
the plot
that,
twist.
yeah.
Mine is combination to dry.
I combination oily. But I
Yeah.
prefer oily because that oiliness is your body protecting your skin by itself.
True, and all you got to do is just control the
Yes,
oil. Like for dry
control,
skin
yeah.
people, we need to like
Yes, you have to add.
keluar kan?
Yes.
That thing, yeah. For you just have to reduce and
Yes,
control
just
the
maintain je.
yeah. Oh,
And the youthfulness is the oily skin lah.
right.
I'm someone who's like forever young. Like I want to be forever young.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
Well, ada je lah some people who like.
I mean, okay, I
would
guess
age gracefully.
exactly. Yeah, I was
age grade, yeah.
about to get there. I mean, I believe in the whole concept where like I'm not gonna go against my
Nature.
natural aging
Yes.
system.
Yeah.
But I would love to age gracefully,
Yes.
and like I don't want to look before my time.
Yeah. Tapi I'm also someone I'm literally like young, like inside.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, like I need to grow up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, girl, but you got judged
Yeah.
for that. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Last one. As a businesswoman or as an actress?
Oh, that one susah.
Girl, if it's not hard, then it's not a game.
Acting will forever be my first love.
Okay.
Like forever.
Right.
I love acting. That's the reason why I do it. Like for actors, you really have to love it.
Betul.
Because
I believe
the industry is so cutthroat.
Yes.
Ya macam kalau you don't really like it, like if you want to do it just for fun, lama-lama
you won't last. Yeah.
lama-lama you will just fade in the background. But if you really want to do it, then insyaAllah lah, that's the long game.
Okay.
So for me, memang acting has always been my first love. That's why I studied it. I did my degree for it and everything. Like that's definitely number one. But then business is so close.
I'm waiting for that.
Right after.
I was
like,
waiting for that.
Dia macam actor and then like business is like right
Macam like
there.
dia macam, kalau parking tu dia dah macam sikit lagi nak
Yeah,
dah.
dia dah cium dah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. I guess you'll go with both.
Yes,
lah.
both.
If I were to add mother
Acting
in
dia
the
macam
mix,
sikit je. Oh, mother beyond. Like before any.
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I macam tak bagi chance kan saja je kan. Yeah, that's why it's called a this or that. That's why it's a game. I got to make it hard so that you know.
Yeah.
I
That was
just
hard
gotta
though.
see.
That was
hard.
hard.
The last one had to be the hardest. Right. We have come to an end actually. Tapi I'm not just gonna let you go like that, of course. So kejap lagi, probably a few words from you for those who are starting to get into this whole skincare things and all that. Now probably your advice in general, what they should be using and all that. Semuanya sekejap lagi. So korang stay tune di Rakita 107.9. Alright guys, I know. Actually, I dengan Aryana hari ni banyak lagi nak bercakap, but sadly we've come to the end of the show untuk this episode presented by Rakan Muda next up. But it's alright. I'm still not going to let you walk away just like that. Probably a word or two for those who are starting out to get, interested in skincare. Maybe because they have sensitive skin like us. Yeah, wise words from you. A businesswoman.
I guess this is basically from experience also lah.
Okay.
The minimum that you need to do is find a gentle but deep cleansing cleanser.
Okay.
Some hydrating product, meaning like either a toner and essence. You don't have to have both, but Confidence Cosmetics is a toner and essence in one. Just
Got
saying.
2 in 1.
So some sort of like putting moisture balik and then lock it with a good moisturizer.
Right.
So that is like you literally need the basics. Basics is 3 steps. So cleanser, toner, moisturizer. So Confidence punya moisturizer ada moisturizer and SPF in one. But in the day it should be cleanser, toner, moisturizer, SPF.
Alright.
And then at night cleanser, toner, moisturizer, done. So that is literally what you need.
Basic, you got it. You got to make sure you have all the good basic steps.
And you have to be disciplined yang setiap malam. You tak boleh lah macam pakai sekali, 2 kali and then like expect magics, dia memang kena, consistent. You have to be disciplined. I would suggest 3 minggu, you will see a difference.
Oh.
Yeah, minimum lah 3
But
minggu.
you cannot skip a day lah. There's
tak boleh
weekend
skip.
for this.
Penat macam mana pun, you have to remove your makeup, you have to cleanse your face, you have to moisturize your face. That is the minimum. And then you want to try the serum lah, the face mask lah, blah, blah, blah. That one is all like extras.
Okay.
But the bare minimum is cleanser, toner and moisturizer.
Okay. Would you suggest tambah lagi. Would you suggest all this serum essence and all that for teenagers that's probably booming out there?
The long answer is it depends on the ingredients.
Okay.
And it depends on like the skin type and what is your problem lah. Like every skin is different.
Like you gotta know your skin first lah.
You gotta know what you want to fix. Yeah.
Okay.
But before you even know what you want to fix, you have to memang keep it at ground zero dulu. So cleanse, tone and moisturize.
Right.
So you know that even though I dah cleanse, tone and moisturize, oh, this is still a problem. So you have to find an essence or serum to help with this problem.
Okay.
But
otherwise, then don't add anything.
yeah, kalau tak, and if you already cleanse, tone and moisturize and your skin is completely fine, tak payahlah tambah.
Yeah, save duit. Okay.
Yeah, save duit and save time.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Wise words from Yana. Sekarang ni selaku business woman kau. But if you want to know more, of course, you can personally DM her on social media or straight away go to Confidence
Cosmetics dekat Instagram. Kita ada website,
Okay.
Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, and Instagram lah. But follow our Instagram because all of our updates, like our pop-up booths, all of it is in Instagram.
Yeah, and I heard they're coming out with new babies. So kalau korang nak tahu apa, make sure korang follow. Until then, we meet again in the next episode presented by Rakan Muda Next Up. Alright guys, stay tuned di Rakita 107.9.